Hello there, Pisces, and welcome to your reading for March 2023. Thanks for stopping by today and checking out this video. Before you go, do me a favor, click on that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. All right, Spirit, tell me about Pisces for the month of March 2023, please. All right, for you, the heart chakra, generally speaking. Okay, so Pisces, you have a big heart. You have a big open heart. You exude all this energy from your heart space. People are attracted to it and love it. I also get the sense that there are people out there that have used it and abused it. And I feel like you're trying to figure out how to best deal with that without closing down your heart, because you know that's a big deal. It's very valuable for the people that do love you and treat you well. And it's easy when somebody starts trampling on your heart and your heart space to just shut down to everybody and everything, because you don't want that to happen again, and you never know who's going to come into your life and do something like that. So I feel like March is going to be kind of that. You're thinking like, well, how do I best do this, or how do I best take care of myself? And the thing that comes to mind is boundaries, having healthy boundaries and being able to say no and being able to walk away when necessary. And so you got to learn, when is that, right? You got to figure all that out for yourself. But let's get some more information. Protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. Yes. Protect yourself. Protect what you love. Protect the people that you love. Even there's a puppy in here, right? The animals, the creatures of earth, the earth itself, your family, your soul tribe, yourself. Protect what you love. That's part of having a healthy boundary, knowing where it stands, and you not crossing your own boundary you set and not letting other people cross the boundary that you've set. It happens all the time. People, it's easy to step out or let someone step in. So March, I think, will be about you learning about where your boundary really is. You may not have had set a healthy one yet. So as you're trying to figure out how to keep a big open heart and be all that you need to be for the people that you love, without shutting down things because other people are just jerks. March might be about figuring out where your border is. How far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to let people get to you? And people overstepping and figuring it out as you go, where your boundary line. You're like, okay, this person did this. I don't like it. Okay, from now on, I'm not going to let this go this far. That's all. That's what I see this being. Okay. Versatile. Okay, be versatile. Be versatile in your ways of dealing with people, dealing with those that will overstep your bounds. Be versatile, and when you overstep your bounds and you realize that be versatile on how you deal with it, and don't necessarily just go to a point where you, in a way, beat yourself up. Dang it, I did it again. Try not to do that. Don't compare yourself to others. Other people do have strong boundaries. Other people do not. I'm still working on my own personal boundaries too. It's trial and error. And so this is just Spirit saying, be versatile about how you respond. Be versatile about what you choose to do about a situation. If somebody crosses your boundary or you cross yours, go over yours, you extend yourself too far. Be versatile about how you respond to things, okay? Don't be so rigid, and don't be so mean to yourself or lash out to other people when they do cross the boundary and maybe they didn't realize you had a boundary there, right? You have to leave room for at least some people. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that would hurt you or that would upset you by saying that or doing that, okay? And finally, observe. Okay. Observe all of this. Observe yourself. Observe others. Observe how others treat others. That will give you clues too on having healthy boundaries. Observe how I've seen it too, where one person I may look up to, but I don't like how they treat somebody else. For whatever reason, they have a poor opinion of somebody and I don't like how they talk to them, but they treat me well, right? Does that mean if I were to cross their boundary or do something they didn't like, would they treat me like that? That's like an observation. Do you want to be like that? Or do you want to be more, everybody gets kind of the same treatment? Can you do that? Is that possible? If somebody is really annoying you, can you still be lighthearted, open-hearted, and maybe not judgmental, but still keep them at a distance or keep them at the appropriate distance so that they don't cross your boundary? I understand there's a lot to work with. There's a lot to understand. There's a lot of trial and error, but March will be that for you. And being versatile and observing yourself, others, and other interaction with others, I think will give you lots of clues and help to being who you are and keeping that big open heart and being everything you can be for the people that you love and for yourself. I think that's the ultimate goal here for March. Oh, and there's a card that dropped, so we'll start with that one. Okay, we have Prince of Cups, introspection. Okay. Yeah, the Prince of Cups is the big romantic out of the whole tarot group, right? Romance, love, heartfelt, everything. So I like that it is under your heart chakra. You're probably the most romantic person you know and may even come across in your lifetime, right? A big open heart, love everybody, compassionate, passionate about what you do. And introspection will help you with those boundaries so you can stay that person and not be influenced by other people's negative vibes, okay? So you can protect what you love because you love a lot. And your type of love and open heart and big heart, warmth and compassion is really needed in this world. So please do everything that you can to keep that heart and keep being you. Under protect what you love is 5 of Wands, competition. There's competition or combativeness. There's people that want your attention more, or there's people that want to be your favorite person, or the one you come to the most, or there's people that are fighting for your attention for almost like a lineup of who's more important, that's not okay. So there's a boundary. Maybe you're not willing to listen or entertain the idea of, let's say there's like 3 people that are vying for your attention and one of them's like, well, I do more for her than you do, or I support this person, her or him, if you're male or female. I support this person better than you. Like there's this weird competition for your love and affection and attention. And I think that's why you need to have some boundaries, and that's why it's important. And if people are trying to make themselves better than others to get on your good side, you don't want that. That's just not going to go well, because they're going to be competing all the time instead of just being and letting others be. I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's move on. Next card under versatile is 7 of Swords, deception. Okay. These people that are vying for your attention, your affection, your appreciation, somebody is being deceptive. Again, I got that feeling from the beginning. You need to put boundaries up. This will also weed out people like that as well. The competitive people who want to be more important than others to you. The people who are trying to pull the wool over your eyes and make themselves sound better than what they really are. That's in there. There's deception there. So being versatile, about your trial and error and what your boundaries are, and the ones that are being deceptive crossing over. I think that they are going to purposely like bump up to your boundaries, maybe step over and act like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Just listen to your heart. You have a big enough heart. You're going to know who's being authentic and who isn't, okay? And again, if somebody's not being authentic, it's another reason to have a boundary, a border, and not let them in, because that's just going to tear you up, right? It's just not a healthy thing. And maybe it's not just people who are being competitive for your attention. Maybe it's work that's trying to compete and wants to be most important. Just be open and versatile about what's competing and what's being deceptive. Sometimes a situation or family members being deceptive, and like, I don't know. You've got your work cut out for you, but I don't have any doubt that you can figure this out. And again, trial and error. Don't beat yourself up when someone steps over and you didn't mean for that to happen, or you step over and go too far and extend yourself too far. Always come back, return to your big open heart, love yourself, show yourself appreciation, and know that you're learning and this is how it works. And someday none of this will be a problem for you, okay? And so finally, under observe, we have 8 of discs, dedication. Yeah. Dedication, craftsmanship, creating. You're creating your boundaries. You're creating all the necessary pieces to put together so that you can be happy, healthy, whole, and safe from abusive, deceptive, and competitive situations and people, okay? And your dedication to observe and creating something out of all that you've deserved or all that you've observed, it just puts you, it flows really well with your big open heart. Everything will fit together like a puzzle piece. All will come together and you'll see the whole picture. That's what I want to say. All right. That one fell out. So that's the artwork. And it says, take responsibility for every thought and feeling. It can affect the whole universe. True enough. And by having boundaries, by creating boundaries, you are taking responsibility for every thought and feeling, behavior, action, expression. That's the ultimate way that I can think of off the top of my head of really taking responsibility for your own self, your own thoughts, feelings, your own happiness. Creating those boundaries, at least for you, for this situation, is the best way, and that's what keeps coming to me, and I keep saying that. So there you go. All right, Pisces, I think that's all the messages that I have for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, and may the cosmos bless you with love and light. Namaste.